Yeah, welcome into Alta High School for Hawks basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Dusty Litster with you. Tonight, the Alta Hawks take on the Woods Cross Wildcats, and Alta won a game earlier this week against West Jordan, and are looking to get the win over Woods Cross this evening. As always, the Hawks are led by Jackson Johnson, Ace Reiser, and Doliak. It'll be interesting to see in this game. Woods Cross comes in 0-6 on the year. Taught to Coach Josh Margette's a former 5A Coach of the Year for Rewind. And you talk about this team, obviously graduating a ton of talent from the last couple of years, inexperience on the floor, but he scheduled a tough non-region schedule to get them prepared for when they hit region. 0-6 right now, but this team will turn things around. And Josh Margette's one of the younger coaches in the state of Utah, but he does a great job. It'll be a lot of fun to see his team throughout tonight. And what gets going? To beat the Woods Cross Wildcats, you got to get to know number one. That is Hunter Jackson. Hunter is a junior. Had a good year last year as a sophomore. He had a great fall in the Utah Top 50. And we'll be interested to see what he does tonight. He averages 17.5 points per game, and he'll have to have one of those games tonight against Alta if Woods Cross is going to stick around in this one. For the Alta Hawks, I mean, it is as ace plays they go. Jackson Johnson offensively will get stuff figured out. It's been a slow start to his standard to the year. We had the low scoring output against Corner Canyon. But Ace Reiser, as he goes, this team goes, as we saw at Corner Canyon as well. Jackson Johnson ready to jump it up against Eli Michaelis. Refs are set, game set, and we are underway at Alta High School. I'll get our scoreboard figured out. We had some technical issues before things got started. The three from the corner does not go for Goodfellow. And I want to say, did we not hear a whistle? There's a whistle. That kind of threw me off there for a second. So whistle goes against Woods Cross on the rebound. As Reiser pulls for three and hits the deck and hits the three. No foul call on the three-pointer. But Ace Reiser gets things going for the Alta Hawks. Watson sends that ball into the corner. It's Ryan Moss. Moss dropping inside to Michaelis. Michaelis finds the cutting Hunter Jackson. Sent back by Jackson Johnson. On the run, Dash Reiser. Dash leaves it for Doliak. Doliak powers his way to the rim. No, Michaelis with the block. And we'll go back down the floor with the Wildcats. 45 seconds into this one. Outside with Hunter Jackson. Second leading scorer on the floor is number 12, Bryson Watson. As Johnson with the steal. Here comes Jackson on the run. And Johnson lays it up and in. And the Reiser-Johnson combination has Alta up 5-0 in the first minute 10. Here's Ryan Moss, has that one slapped away, and it's Ace Reiser going the other way, and a quick 7-0 start for the Alta Hawks, and off of defense as well. Last 4 points off of steals, and the Hawks up 7-0. Jackson sends that ball over to Bryson Watson. Watson straight away for three. That one's short. We're going to have a loose ball foul on the rebound, and it's going to go against Alta. So 6:23 left. One foul apiece in the first quarter. Going to lob that in to Michaelis. Sends out for three, and that ball rattles off the rim from Ryan Moss. Back down the floor with the Alta Hawks. Starting out 7-0, going to be 9-0 as Reiser finds Goodfellow. And a quick 9-0 start for the Hawks. Hunter Jackson hands off to Watson. That was Ryan Moss. Watson now inside to Moss. Moss jump it up and score it. And the first points of the night for the Wildcats. Back the other way, Dash Reiser. Give it up to Doliak from the free throw line. And Carter Doliak with his first points tonight. As Hunter Jackson drive the base at Johnson. Got him off his feet, and Johnson with his second block of the quarter. Down the floor, Dash leaves it for Dolyak. A pretty good idea there. Dash riser for three. And a 14-2 start for the Alta Hawks. Johnson with the steal. And it's going to be a big dog roofing dunk. Timeout on the floor. 5:01 left in the first quarter, and it's the Alta Hawks 16. Woods Cross 2. You're watching Alta Hawk basketball presented by Opal Luxury Surfaces on KSLSports.com.
Johnson 6 and both.
Apologize for the technical issue. And always gotta love Krista Johnson. Let me know we had an issue. LennyGray.com, we just went through that read. I'll give my camera guy some earbuds so he can hear the fact that I muted myself to protect us, and I forgot to turn it back on. Last thing I need is a hot mic ruining what has been a rather vanilla career in broadcasting. So make sure we get that fixed. So I apologize about the issue, but want to apologize to the sponsors that we were going through reads for, as they were not heard and won't be. Doliak has the shot clock violation. But anyway, solar pest control and alarms are not the only home service industries that are benefiting from door-to-door programs. If you've got a home service that's roofing, landscaping, curbing, or anything like that, go to LennyGray.com. Find out how Door-to-Door Millionaire can help you have your best sales year ever. Nice take and make by Carter Doliak.
Too big, too strong. That's the way to go.
That's the battle of the 98 Final Four team for the University of Utah, with Jeff Johnson and Doliak having kids on the floor. There's Hunter. Or probably that is Lithgow is trapped. That's double dribble. Lithgow, a junior. 4 seniors on this roster for Coach Josh Margetts. Inside of 4.5 left in the half. Goodfellow up top. Doliak for 3. Yes. A handles 3 for Carter Doliak. Got to get an extra large bowl for all the threes being hit. In the name of Handles Ice Cream. Good pressure along the baseline. Got it over to Michaelis. And Michaelis with the mid-range. Carter Doliak comes off the rim. I had a really good tagline, too. I'm not going to be able to use that one. Hunter Jackson goes at Reiser, gets in the lane, floated up, no. And the rebound, and then foul to Hunter Jackson. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Wildcats. Goodfellow can't get the 3. Oh, nice job coming off the bench. And it's Boston Gray. Talk about Lenny. Now Boston gets in there. Saw a great Instagram video of Boston Gray learning to drive with Lenny. And got to experience what it's like to be a drive-through window as a driver. It's Hunter Jackson with the fall away. Back the other way. Good hands there by Watson. Smith behind Hunter. Hunter was signaling to throw it toward the rim. And just stuck in his head a little bit there. There's Ace over to Gray. High post to Johnson. Jackson fit that into Goodfellow. And Goodfellow with the easy 2.
Goodfellow with the pass inside for Johnson. Gets the 2 points to go.
Watson inside to Michaelis. Michaelis, little jump hook, and it crawls off. Thought for a minute had a chance to fall. But Michaelis at the line for 2 free throws. It'll be the 1st team foul on Alta, but it is on the shot. So Michaelis, a senior. Remember him on the team a year ago. They got to the back-to-back semifinal trips under Josh Margetts. If I remember right, they made the semifinals a year ago. With Bendinger and Jackson Smith. Two years ago, made it to the 5A championship game. Games were played at the Marriott Center, and before falling to the eventual champion, Olympus Wildcats, Olympus Titans. We'll be seeing them soon. Jackson Johnson, 3 comes out, and the rebound to Ryan Moss. Hunter Jackson. Oh, they left him alone in the lane, and Hunter able to get to 2. Jackson sends that ball out to Dash. Dash driving to the lane, and we're going to have a foul on the drive. So 47-24 the lead for the Hawks. Minute 53 left. Down to 151. Oh, nice back cut by Goodfellow all the way to the rim. Carter, Goodfellow. Michaelis backs his way in. Jump hook, no. Hunter Jackson couldn't get it. The put back by Michaelis wasn't there either. He may have twisted his ankle. Let's see if big fella gets up. Other end, Jackson Johnson floats it home. And his teardrop does find a guitar. It's a Taylor Swift party for my kids tonight with my sisters, since I'm at games. My wife is there too, I should admit. Cher is moved without Jackson seeing him. But all I know is I go back to December all the time. Inside of a minute left, down to 50 seconds. A 3 from Reiser, no. Goodfellow had the board for a moment, taken away by Jackson. Here comes Hunter. Pirouette in the lane, and he's fouled. But Hunter Jackson at the line. I think the foul will go on Boston Gray. No, it does. So there'll be 2 free throws coming away of Hunter Jackson. 34th birthday weekend for the most famous person on earth. Her boyfriend can't be there because he takes his job seriously. Thought that was hilarious that E puts that tweet out. Someone actually wrote a story. The reason why her boyfriend was not at her party is because he plays professional football and practices happen to be mandatory for game day. If they really wanted him to be there, put the party in Kansas City, for heaven's sakes. Free throw good there by Hunter Jackson. Folks, this is what happens when a game is at 26 points. First free throw good. Second is good as well. Dash. Now up top to Jackson. Jackson pumped the 3. Going to drive at Hunter Jackson. Got inside, and Hunter kind of let him go. Luckily, he missed it. Rebound, an extra possession. Shot clock turned off on the rebound to Goodfellow. Dash can hold this ball up top. They'll start the offense around 10 to 8 seconds. Send it home. What do I know? Boston Gray, no. Rebound. Goodfellow, no. Jackson Johnson lays it in. Shot at the horn from Johnson. And that will do it for the first half of play. And at the end of the first half, it is the Alta Hawks 53, the Woods Cross Wildcats 26. You're watching Alta Basketball, presented by Opal Luxury Surfaces. If you've got marble countertops and you're getting etching and stains and other things in there, go to our friends at Opal Luxury Surfaces and let them help you out. Opal Luxury Surfaces can take care of the concern of etching and other things, problems with your luxury surfaces, including marble, with their state-of-the-art stone sealer technology. You'll never have to worry about stains and etching again. Find them online at opaluxurysurfaces.com or on social media at Opal Luxury Surfaces. That's surfaces with an S, with an F. Halftime score, Alta 53, Woods Cross 26. You're watching Alta Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back into Alta High School. The Hawks leading 53-26 at the start of the third quarter. Dusty Litzter with you. As always, Alta High basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Opal Luxury Surfaces. Go to opalluxurysurfaces.com or find them on social media at Opal Luxury Surfaces for your countertops or marble, granite, anything else. If you've got staining and etching happening with your very expensive countertops, let Opal Luxury Surfaces help you out. You get there taken care of. We want to thank them for sponsoring Alta High basketball. Also want to thank Big Dog Roofing for their sponsorship of the dunk. Every dunk we have is brought to you by Big Dog Roofing. And, of course, Lenny Gray has the free throws. So going baseline, come back out is Ben Smith. Watson up top to Jackson. Drop it inside to Michaelis. Michaelis goes at Doliak, got inside, and Michaelis kissed it off the window. And Eli Michaelis gets Woods Cross on the board to start out the second half. It was a quick start in the first quarter for Alta. Their defense led the offense. They jumped out to a 19-2 lead. Inside, reverse no from Doliak. Rebound to Goodfellow. Sends out, dash riser for three. Another handles three for the brothers Riser. And a lead at 28. Baseline J. Hunter Jackson may have gotten deflected. Try to save it in. Goes right in the hands of Goodfellow. Goodfellow with Ace. Ace lob it up to Jackson. And Johnson misses the dunk. Straight away, Doliak passes up the three. Goodfellow down the lane, and Michaelis, and crawls it in. Man, that was not an easy shot to get to go down, but he got it. 58-28. We're going to match it in the building. I probably gave points in the wrong spot. And foul on the pass there to Jackson. Ben Smith triggers in. A little baseline floater from Watson won't go. Smith with the rebound. Got some space from Jackson Johnson. Michaelis with a little stat stuffer. Board and bucket for Eli Michaelis. 4 points in the quarter. Ace drop it in to Jackson Johnson. And Johnson foul from behind and count the bucket.
Johnson and one, he's too strong for that.
He was in his habitual shooting motion. Got the and one free throw. First foul of the quarter on Woods Cross. Both teams with one foul. Just a reminder, the fouls reset at the quarters. It's the NBA rule now in high school basketball. As the free throw good. Completing the three-point play for Jackson Johnson. 31-point lead, and this is kind of big. If Alta gets up by 35, you have a continuously running clock. It'll only stop for timeouts and free throws. Hunter Jackson short on the junction J, able to get the loose ball and blocked away by Johnson. That's number 4 on the night for Jackson Johnson. Riser ahead to Ace. Ace looking inside to Carter Doliak. Drive, step back, throws it out to Dash. Dash come off the screen of Doliak. A bad pass there, and again, Eli Michaelis with another nice play. Smith, he was timing that up with Johnson coming up on him. Turns it over. Just glad he didn't twist his ankle there. But Smith will learn. So Ace sends that ball over to Cole Lemon. Riser going to float it up, and it comes off. The rebound taken by Hunter Jackson. Jackson on the push. Sends out for three, and Watson rolls home another. That kid has shot the ball well tonight. That's either 4 or 5 threes. Number 4 for Bryson Watson. Goodfellow Goes out of bounds. McKee comes in for Jackson Johnson. Hope you're enjoying the last weekend before Christmas weekend. And be able to enjoy a bunch of basketball with us here at KSL Sports Rewind. We'll still have games, a few games next week, and then throughout the holiday as well. Throw that ball inside to Michaelis. Eli sends it to Watson. Watson, nice work along the baseline. Reverse it and score it. It's a tough night as a team. I tell you what, Bryson Watson's been spectacular. The sophomore Bryson Watson. Wearing number 12 reminds you of a young, name's going to come to me.
Kevin McHale.
His dad says Kevin McHale. No, I'm talking Woods Cross legend is going to come to my mind here in a second.
Matt McKee, 2 points.
It's going to hit me. Hunsaker. Cole Hunsaker. Cole Hunsaker was a 4-year starter at Woods Cross. When Woods Cross was not good at basketball, he turned them into a basketball school. Hunsaker, out of high school, went to Louisiana Tech to go play for Kerry Rupp. By the time he came home, Rupp was gone. His dad had taken over UVU, and that's where Holton played. Nearly got the Wolverines to the NCAA tournament. Was a Woods Cross legend, is Goodfellow with a handles 3. Again, our three-pointers brought to you by Handles Ice Cream is, jump ball, possession arrow, I think goes to Alta. So 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Reiser near side to Compton. Back up top to Ace. Oh, good hands there by Watson. Papke drives at Michaelis. McKee had moved, but went off the foot of Moss, and it'll be out the basketball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Reiser gets that ball inside to Lemon. Out to Compton. Papke will pull straight away for 3. 34 points. Almost have the continuously running clock through the whole fourth quarter. Alta plays defense, gets a bucket. Drop that ball inside. We're going to have a foul on the entry. Second team foul on the Hawks. 2:26 left in the third. We'll sync up at 2:23. Watson fouled and put him at the line for 2 free throws. You know what? I think I said Holton Hunsaker, but I think Holton won number 10. That's either way. Free throw good. Watson's been terrific tonight. Above his season average this evening. First free throw good. Second free throw as well. 69-37. So Jackson Johnson up top to Matt McKee. McKee over the 3 on the way in and out of the rim there from Papke. Holton sends that ball up top to Smith. Holton drives at Papke, baseline, throws it out. 14 on the shot clock and out of bounds. There's a little too much passing there, a little indecisiveness from the young crew on the floor. as Moss will come off as Hunter Jackson comes back on. Johnson nearly had that ball stolen. Back into his hands for three. No. Lemon couldn't get the rebound. And it's stolen by McKee. Ball still loose. And now jump ball. Possession goes to Woods Cross. Full timeout coming. You're watching Alta Hawk basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Opal Luxury Surfaces. And welcome back in. Dusty Litster with you. 69-37. The lead for the Alta Hawks. Woods Cross ball after the jump ball. Student section excited about somebody's going to come in as Jackson misses on the three. Rebound to Johnson. Roll burst. Strong's coming in. Ball to the corner. Compton up top to Papke. Papke back to Bow. For three. Another handles three. And it's a 35 points. And the three is good by Watson. Bryson Watson. Another three. That's five, I believe, in corner three for Compton. Yes. Back-to-back threes for Bo Compton. Another handles three for Bo Compton. Another handles three for Alta. 24 seconds left and one. Opportunity for Woods Crosses. Polton fouled at the rim. They'll put Hayden Polton at the line. Looking for the +1. Bear Strong comes on. And the three-point play completed by Polton. 75-43. Compton. Now Papke. Papke in the lane, and Jackson with the jump ball. Possession goes back to Alta. And Woods Cross will get it at the quarter. Right? Wait a minute. Woods Cross just got it when they took the timeout. Ball goes to Alta. Or did they give him the timeout? There's no way they could have given him the timeout. There would have to be a possession before. Yeah, okay. And I may forget many things, but I do enough girls basketball games. I'm on top of that possession. Well, how did they get the timeout? If they granted timeout on that jump ball before they gave them the timeout, I mean, I got issues with the timeouts granted to coaches on jump balls. But here we go, 8 seconds. Hunter Jackson with McKee back to Watson, and that will be a backcourt violation. Oh, he hits it. He's still feeling it. Even if it doesn't count. Watson's having himself a night. Inside to Papke. Oh, the three was there. Didn't get it. We go to the fourth quarter. Alta 75, Woods Cross 43. You're watching Hawk basketball. Presented by Opal Luxury Surfaces. Oh, and we're going to start the quarter. We'll wait a second. Well, I'll explain when we come back. You're watching Alta basketball. So come back in. We had a technical foul on Woods Cross. We didn't have the number yet. As the official's still talking with Coach Josh Margetts as Bo Compton hits the first. So technically we're not in the fourth quarter. That's why I've yet to change the quarter on the screen. And now we can go to the fourth quarter. It'll be Alta basketball to start the fourth quarter. So Papke, Strong with the ball now. Compton, Doliak, and McKee on the floor. Lob that ball to the corner. Bo Compton. No. Rebound taken by Smith. Got that ahead to Polton. And we're going to have a foul. Foul on Compton. Second team foul on the Hawks. And McKee knocks that ball out of bounds. Now the defense has been good tonight. The offense obviously has been spectacular. And for Woods Cross, been a frustrating night tonight. Bryson Watson offensively has been terrific. And we have another foul away from the ball. That's going to be on Papke. And Alta has one foul to give. Oh, pardon, that's number 2. I take it back. I got to get used to it resetting. Remember, fouls reset. Woods Cross already with the team foul into the quarter. Alta with 2. High post. Hand off to Hunter Jackson. Inside to Smith. Beautiful set. That was a nice elaborate set piece there from Woods Cross. Oh, Papke up the high degree of difficulty. Did 3 no good there from Compton. Hunter Jackson splits the defenders, and we're going to have a foul on the drive. Now there'll be 1 foul to give. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Alta. We're just beyond 1 minute left, or into, I should say, a minute into the 4th quarter. So Doliak will come off the floor. As checking in is Ty Mahe. Contested shot, no, to Jackson. Been one of those nights tonight for Hunter. Smith goes to work at Mahe. Into traffic, no. Tipped out by Papke, taken by Mahe. Hunter Jackson on the layup's good. Went for the dunk, and the Alta defender went for the block. Gets it to go. There's Strong. And now foul to Johnson. Here's Papke. Back over to Strong. Strong going to drive. Burr into the defender. No. McKee with the board, sends it back out. Shot clock needs to reset. It hasn't. Papke, no. And again, the shot clock needs to reset.
McKay doesn't give up on the play.
And it is McKay. How about our PA guy keeps switching things? There we go. He keeps switching his name to McKee and McKay on me. You know, Austin Bigelow doesn't know. He just has bronchitis. He doesn't know. And Abby's with him tonight. His wonderful wife, Abby, to make sure that he stays awake and alert. If he gets into a coughing fit, she can take over the camera. She's also the personal barber to Detmer, the cutest 3-year-old on earth. It looks like a ragamuffin at the moment. No, it just looks rough. He's scraggly. Hair's super long. Jackson, ball popped out by Mahe. Oh, Strong wasn't looking. Strong got a feeling of what it's like to be on the football team as a wide receiver blocking downfield. Oh, right into him. I don't have a 32 on my Woods Cross roster. So Johnson will come off. Matt Johnson comes on the floor, ninth grader. Jeff Johnson crew. Didn't have our roster coming in tonight. As Gray goes into Mahe. Mahe sends it back out to Gray. Boston Gray short on the triple. Rebound to Matt McKee. McKay goes back up. No. And Johnson saves it in. Here comes Hunter Jackson. We'll get our clock reset here momentarily. On the drive is Polton. It would not go. So back down the floor at the Hawks. Inside to Gray. Gray, oh, nice pass to McKay. Blocked away by Polton, but he's going to be called for a foul. And that is going to put Matt McKay at the line for 2 free throws. I hope they don't put Kobe in the lineup, because I'll have Kobe on my roster. Colby, Goodfellow. See, this is why Austin's here, even on drugs, because he has bronchitis. He's able to find things. Luke Roberts is going to come on the floor. Mama Roberts with a smile. I'm guessing Mama Roberts anyway. Is the free throw good there to McKay? On the drive, Jackson send it out into the corner. Johnson off on the three and a rebound. The foul to Mahe. That's a loose ball foul. And the fourth team foul. We'll be shooting free throws for the final 4:40. There's Watson. Watson at Roberts. Finally stepped through and one. So Bryson Watson at the line. Okay, just a sophomore. He's had a spectacular evening offensively. He hits the free throw. Here's Mahe, hands it back to Papke. Papke fits that into McKay, and McKay lays it in.
McKay, 2 points.
Oh, step back for three. Watson again. That's his 6th triple of the evening. Kevin McHale never hit 6 threes in a game, as Mahe goes inside and scores.
Wahi gets on the board, 2 points.
And a quick timeout here to Josh Margetts. 3:53 left in this one. We'll be right back. And welcome back in. Out the basketball presented by Opal Luxury Surfaces. Again, our dunks brought to you by Mighty Dog Roofing. Free throws, Lenny Gray and Door-to-Door Millionaire. That ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be back to Woods Cross. Blake Hansen just checked into the game. Jackson Langford came on as well. As checking in at the moment is Colin Hansen. He'll come in for Boston Gray. So it's Luke Roberts, Mahe, Jackson Langford, Blake Hansen, and Colin Hansen on the floor for the Alta Hawks. Here's Mahe, hands back to Langford. Langford drives at Johnson, gets the foul, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Both teams in the penalty. Door-to-Door Millionaire has been helping lawn care, plumbing, or car detailing, garage doors, and HVAC, and landscaping, pressure washing, Christmas lights, gutter, window washing. Companies build successful door-to-door companies, or programs rather, since 2003. Find out how your home service company can benefit from a door-to-door program by going to lennygray.com. And the free throw goes 1 of 2. So our clock is going to, there we go. So a few seconds behind. Here's Watson. Sends out, gets it right back. Inside to Johnson, beautiful pass, and the young freshman just wasn't ready for it. On the run, here's Hansen. Give it up to Roberts, swatted away by Watson. All right, McHale did that. McHale never hit 6 threes, but he definitely blocked some shots. I know he's got family watching. Dad hasn't heard the couple of McHale jokes, but it'll get back to him. Find me at Dusty Litster on Instagram and Twitter. X, what am I doing? I Z a lot from the X app. I do need to get that trademarked. There's Hansen. 15 seconds, sends it back out. Jackson Langford drives and jump ball. We'll catch up here. 2:45 on the clock in the building. Oh, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Shane Stanger on top of it. That's why he's a state tournament official right there. Abe Jager checked into the game. Abe Jager, a coveted football player in the state. Nice take and make there by Hayden Anderson.
Anderson just checks into the game, already has 2 points.
It wasn't a foul, but we're going to put him at the foul line. Caught the ball to the chest of the defender. And now we'll put Woods Cross back at the free throw line. Again, we're going to apologize for some of the numbers. Printed off the official roster on Max Preps, and it wasn't very long. So we'll get some JV guys come on the floor that were not part of our roster. We're going to apologize to these youngsters not getting their name called on the stream. I call them all Jarrett Coleman because that was the only name that didn't have a number. And both free throws are good. (86-55). There's Roberts over to Jager. Jager to Hansen. Hansen back up top. Going to pull for 3. That was Hayden Anderson again. Missed on that one. Oh, Colby going to come in the game. The student section will be excited. Johnson, step back and hits. That's a freshman there. Hansen will pull for 3. And the rebound to Watson. Oh, there's a steal. Still calling Hansen. Hansen goes coast to coast. Misses on the layup. Brother Hansen misses on that one, on the putback. And the ball will stay here as it goes off of Woods Cross. So, minute 22 left. As Hayden Anderson having his intestinal fortitude tested. Oh, nice action and a block from behind as Bankston DeWall. So Blake Hansen with the block. DeWall. So send that out to Johnson. Got it inside of a minute left. And the foul going to be given by Luke Roberts. Free throw no good. We'll go through our schedule here in a minute. You know all the stuff coming up is the rebound pulled away by Woods Cross. Now, you'll have some parents yelling for over the back. This is now my chance to educate you that there's no rule in the rule book that says over the back. And here's my promise. If you find in the rule book that there is a foul called over the back and you send me the screenshot of it, that it says that a foul called over the back, I'll find a sponsor to take care of you. In fact, I'll buy you lunch. We'll go to Cecilia Mia. We'll go to dinner. I'll buy you Cecilia Mia. That is the best thing I can offer you. It is a loose ball foul because you can go over the back of the person in front of you as long as you don't make contact. But it is not a foul call of over the back. It is a loose ball defensive foul. As good hands and a steal there to Woods Cross. About 6 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Three from Johnson, no. And the rebound taken by Luke Roberts. And Coach Margette says, let's just let this game come to its close, and they will. Next time we will have Alta basketball on our stream. Will be against Skyline. That game will come up on the 27th. We'll have on the 27th, 29th. Final score, Alta 86, Woods Cross 59. Your player of the game, Ace Riser? Ace Dash. Let's go with the three-headed monster. Ace Dash Jackson. I think we hit them all. Did outstanding. And Watson, we'll give him a complimentary one, even though he's not on Alta, but he played well tonight. Thought he was great. Again, final score, Alta 86, Woods Cross 59. For Austin Bigelow, Abby Bigelow, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching Alta Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Opal Luxury Surfaces. Dunks brought to you by Big Dog Roofing. Free throws brought to you by Door to Door Millionaire and LennyGray.com. We'll see you on the 27th.